And now we're so pleased and honored to introduce you to Dr. Jeff Werber. He's been in the, let me put my glasses on for this, been in the business over 30 years. You don't last that long unless you're doing something really, really right. Practicing veterinarian, medical journalist, also called Doc Hollywood. Been on Good Morning America, Rachel Ray, Inside Edition, CNN, Fox. You've been around, Dr. Werber. Thank you for joining us on Pet Pals TV.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Okay. We're talking about itches today and allergies. Dog scratch, we all know that. You know, I see Mabel and Stewie, and they scratch themselves once in a while. When do you know, or what should you look for when it should be concerning?
Well, if you know, dogs will scratch, but when it comes more frequent, when it becomes constant, when it becomes bothersome, when they're licking, scooting, biting, rubbing, you name it, when it interrupts their activity, when you have a dog that's eating and then all of a sudden stops eating to scratch, that's a problem. And of course, if it progresses and it gets to the point where they're losing hair, you're seeing red skin, you're seeing scabs, it's actually gone too far. So I recommend as soon as you see, and you know, using your own intuition, your own instinct, if you will, as soon as you see it becoming more of a problem, you want to see your veterinarian and start attacking this problem now.
Okay, so you have to use, as you said, your own mind, because they can't tell you what's wrong with them. So you have to judge that something is out of sync, out of the way it should be. When you take your dog into the veterinarian, what should you tell them? Should you give advice to the veterinarian, say, I'd like to try this or that, or let them be the judge?
No, of course you want to let them be the judge. First of all, there are so many causes of scratching. And spring, by the way, we see inhaled allergies, the pollens are high in count, the weeds, the trees, the grasses, fleas. I mean, now we're starting to see a lot of fleas, even food allergies. Also, people don't realize that there are things in your house, things like house dust and house dust mites and molds and tobacco smoke. Shame on you for smoking. You know, even wool and cotton. And people get a kick out of this, but there are some dogs that test positive to human epithelia. Actually, they're allergic to you.
Yes.
So you know, these are all reasons.
We did a story on a dog that was allergic to humans, and they had to treat him, and then he was okay. It was a Labrador, but amazing. The dog was allergic to humans, which it wasn't funny, but it was a wonderful dog, and they did finally figure it out. So what do you suggest then? You have a test that people should look at. The itch,
absolutely.
The itch instinct quiz, that's it.
Itch instinct quiz, right. So I recommend people visit, it's a great website called YourAnimalInstinct.com. And within this website, there is the itch instinct quiz that you just mentioned. And so just simple yes or no questions. And based on those results, you really know that, oh my God, you know, my dog is scratching a bit too much. I really need to seek help. Another thing I really like about this quiz is that for every quiz that's completed, Zoetis will expand the number of recipients in its Canine Courage program. This is really a terrific program, basically geared to providing health care assistance to retired military dogs and police dogs and active service dogs that are trained to assist veterans that are suffering from post-traumatic stress. So we're talking about a simple quiz that's going to help you determine whether or not your pet needs professional help. Chances are they do. And of course, help these service dogs as well. And that'll get you to the veterinarian to discuss some great treatment options.
Wow, win-win all the way around. That's wonderful.
So you see your veterinarian. There are some great medications. There's two that I love. One is called Apoquel. Apoquel is a daily pill. It's a daily medication that actually attacks the itch at its source. And it works within hours of administration. Wow. And it's extremely safe. But it's specific to the canine allergy. Right. Another one, if you have a dog that, for example, is impossible to pill, for inhaled allergies, there is a medication, it's an injection, administered by your veterinarian, called Cytopoint. And that too is amazing, and that lasts for a month. So. Wow. We have a lot of alternatives. First is, of course, recognizing that we have allergies, seeing your veterinarian to try to determine what these allergies may be through allergy testing, and then providing some instant relief that is safe and can actually get your pets through this allergy season.
Boy, you summed it up terrifically then. Go to see get professional help. Go see your veterinarian. Take the itch instinct quiz and find out where you're going and in what direction, and always take care of your dogs because they love you. It's only fair that we love them back and do the best we can for them. Dr. Jeff Werber, thank you so much. We appreciate your time, and I hope we get to talk again. I think we just scratched the surface on this one.
Pardon the pun. Pun intended. Thanks, Patty, for having me. And yes, hopefully we can talk soon.
Thank you. It's wonderful to talk to you again. And we'll see you next time on Pet Pals TV.